Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. In this video, we are going to be attempting to turn the Bugatti Divo into a usable drift car. Now, that's a bit of a tall, well, it may sound like a bit of a tall order, but I think there may be a possible way to actually make it happen. Now, obviously, we're going to struggle with steering angle because you can't put a drift suspension on this car. However, I think that we might be able to kind of get around that because of the fact that if you're trying to score points, they don't necessarily require you to maintain massive amounts of angle so much as they want you to maintain speed. So, with that being said, we are going to throw maybe a rally tire on it because we need to kind of have a way to reduce that race tire level grip. And then I'm thinking we're probably not even going to adjust I mean, we've got 355s in the back. We could go up to a 385, but that's going to make things just even harder. Now, we've already got our offsets squared away, and we're not going to do any Forza Aero. We're also, I don't think I'm going to make it rear-wheel drive. We could do another rear-wheel drive version later on, but I have a feeling that if we try to do a rear-wheel drive version now, it might limit us a little bit in terms of what we're going to be able to do with it. It kind of, you know, in terms of building like maybe an S2 drift adventure car or maybe a drift zone car. We are going to need massive amounts of weight reduction and, well, not necessarily massive amounts, but enough. You know what I mean? Just enough that we're not really in the position of trying to lug around something with massive tires and a huge amount of weight. So the real challenge here is going to be in the tuning. The challenge is going to be in the tuning no matter what. And I'm actually going to max out the rear pressure, and I'm going to make the front pressure fairly high as well. I'm going to do a sort of standard starting point for an all-wheel setup that you want to have slide, which is max camber front and rear and max toe out front and rear, which is a little weird, but I'm also going to reduce the caster a little bit just to see if I can make it a little bit twitchier. I don't know if that's going to be a workable option or not. I'm also going to make the sways really, really stiff because, like I said, I want to get this thing to slide as much as possible, and we're dealing with like a really, really, really wide tire. So when you're dealing with a really, really wide tire, you're going to need to find other ways to get it to break traction and to get it to lose grip. And sort of the way we're going about this here, I'm trying to make it lose grip a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to... I don't know how we're going to get this car to the goal we want to get it to, but I'm going to say 75. We're going to start at 75. The rear is going to be full lock on acceleration and deceleration, and the front is going to be open on decel and locked on XL. So let's see what happens when we take this thing out into the world and drive it. I don't know if it's actually going to work. I just know that we've had an idea, and I'm going to see if it's actually an idea that's usable. Now, I also want to see if we can find any proper designs to put on this thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's do a search and see. Oh, not an Abarth. That's not what we want. Maybe fantasy. We'll see what happens if we search like fantasy keyword. Let's see. Bugatti Divo. Some of these are going to be like anime characters and stuff like that. That's like a lightning thing. That's like light blue. What is this? It's a Divo. Oh boy. I don't know what this is for, but there's all these just different designs out there that I'm kind of trying to figure out what I think would look good and sort of fit the idea of what we're trying to do here. But I dig the purple. I just want something different than stock. I want something that's different enough than stock, but, well, let's see. I like the light blue, and it's not really a It's not really like a difficult, crazy, or ridiculous design per se, but I think it might actually look good. I don't know. Unless it has some sort of like weird design on it that we don't want to run, which is possible. That's always a possibility whenever you download a random design. But I kind of dig it. The alignment looks super funky and weird, but I dig the way the car looks. I really do dig the way the car looks. So let's go ahead and remove it from the... Why did I say remove it from the house? Who says remove their car from the house? That's weird. All right, let's see how this thing feels. Whoa! Oh, God! Well, you know what? It actually... I mean, it slides... Does it slide correctly? Probably not. I mean, it's going to need... I didn't touch the gearing, and it's going to need a lot of gearing work for sure to make it, you know, more usable. But, oh, yeah, because it runs out of... I mean, it grips up really, really fast, and you can't hang on to the e-brake for very long. You definitely have to be on the power a lot. Well... Whoa! And then when you run out of steering angle, it shoots you into the wall. Okay. This is going to be a learning experience for sure. You have to keep your angle low, which is odd. Oh, God. Jeez. Every time I'm trying to set up for a corner, there's a traffic car there. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. It's different. I don't know if it's good, but it's different. Let's see about a high-speed environment rather than a low-speed environment like the streets of Edinburgh. Let's go down here to Ashbrook Lane, which is one of the major high-speed drift zones, and we'll just see if it lends itself a little bit better to a high-speed environment. Now, again, like I said, I haven't played with the gearing at all yet, so the gearing is definitely going to have to be adjusted and messed with and fiddled with and all that kind of stuff, but... let's see how she handles this in comparison. The gears are pretty close together, too, which is a nice, like, bonus. All right, let's go! Wow, okay, yeah, it's got so much grip that I'm going to really have to alter my technique at which I throw it into the drift zone, because we're going to need a lot more speed, and we're going to need a lot more slide. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to take drag tire lines on a non-drag tire car, and the fact that, like, you can't put a drag tire on this thing, I mean, really does hinder what you can kind of do with it in a way, because... these rally tires might have less grip than a race tire, but, you know, you put them next to a drag, and they have so much more lateral grip, it's insane. Let's see if we can keep any... Really? And then you run out of steering angle. So... I'm struggling with the idea that this thing is capable of becoming a usable drift car. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, I'm sure that we could spend more time with it, like, in tuning and try to make something happen, but even then, I have a feeling we might be kind of, for lack of a better term, spinning our wheels with this car, because it's not really lending itself very well to the idea at hand. Real quick, let me see about adding in maybe a bit more, because I wanted to make it twitchy. I think I made it too twitchy. I'm going to go ahead and dial the front caster up all the way and see if that maybe helps. I'm also going to mess with the, let's see, the diff, the power split just a little bit. I got it on 75. I'm going to put it on 70 and see if that's a little bit more controllable. Now, I have one more zone. One more zone that we can try. That's better. That's definitely better. It's not, obviously, again, it's not going to be like drag tire levels of slide, but, whoa, okay, come on. So, like, will you be setting records in this thing? No. But, is it the worst thing in the world? No. Yeah, is it going to be setting records? No. But is it the worst thing in the world out there? No. I think it's got potential. I have a feeling that there might be, like, some very specific zones that it could do okay in, but you're definitely not setting any records. You're definitely not going to see this thing at the top of the leaderboards, I don't think, unless there's some secret way to add A, drag tires, or B, drift suspension. So, I mean, attempting to make it a drift car was a fun experiment, but at the end of the day, I mean, is it something I would use? Probably not. I mean, like, I might use it on stream as a drift adventure car just to see if I can even, you know, podium in the thing, but like just as a challenge, but like, holy crap. Oh. Nope. God, you need the speed, and with how twitchy it is, it's hard to carry that speed into the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to carry that speed into the corner coming up off of a straightaway like this because it's like, holy crap, there's just so much. Whoa! Come on! Oh my god, it's actually kind of doing well. You know, 158's not a bad score for that zone. It's really not. It's really not a bad score for that zone, and I commend this thing on even being able to, like, to do that, to pull that off. But if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this drift build, make sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.